Good evening, Interworld. Sergeant Slack here, Banana Bomb Productions. Welcome you back to this. A little bit of a review of how my sparring was going at roughly the end of this 6 months in. For those of you that don't know, these videos that have been going up on the channel have been things that I recorded, vlogs, footage of me sparring, etc. Around about 6 months into my Hema journey. I think I'd actually had the steel sword for a month or two at this point, the Feder. But this was footage that I had and didn't really know what to do with, so I thought I would just edit it down so it's not long-winded, faffy nonsense. And then give you guys a bit of an idea as to where I was sparring-wise after 6 months of Hema and 2-3 months possibly of having an actual steel Feder and gear with which to use it. One of the most... Oh, look at him. He lands a thrust there on Michael. So I am sparring. I am Fencer on the right in the black. Michael, one of our instructors at Academy of Historical Fencing, is Fencer on the left with the red jacket. I did manage to land a solid thrust there. It's probably one of the few times you'll do it. If you ever get the chance to fence Michael Thomas, I absolutely recommend it. He will school you on distance and bonk you in the head quite a lot. In reviewing this footage, he is actually being very nice to me here. It is clear that I have not been doing shit at all for long, and I am terrible. So, I'm making a lot of standard beginner mistakes. Things like closing distance and leaning back at the same time, like I just did there. Incidentally, this is being recorded live over the footage, so I'm probably going to comment on things after they've happened, like that. That was a beautiful step forward, a little bit of a step offline from me, and just paused, stopped, did nothing but get hit. I also seem to... there he goes, he's almost fallen over again. I also seem to like doing this whole... thrust from left ox rolling into a right overhow or a left overhow sometimes. Yeah, there it is again. Yeah, do it quite a lot. But as you could have seen in that previous one, little Jordan stance, I'm making a lot of those beginner mistakes, like attacking first intention, sometimes doing a setup to that first intention, not really knowing... Oh, I actually stabbed Mike. I think he did hit me at the same time. Attacking first intention, not really knowing what to do after that once I've closed the distance and got to my target and the attack has failed. This is something very common with beginners. I still do it a little bit sometimes, but now it's more like third or fourth intention that has failed. Oh, look at that fucking high targ, just all over the ship, pointing forwards. That's better. Again, the thrust, the rock in, a little bit of an exchange, and then nothing. Retreating out of distance. I'll try the same move again. Michael just flaunts his skill by doing a one-handed strike. A little bit of an even hook there, which I'm using to waste a Prellhau on the middle line. Who knows? I also thought this would be a good time just to sort of get in touch with... Yeah, like that thrust, boy. I should do more thrusts against Mike. They do seem to work. I also thought this would be a good time just to check in with people, see what the people who actually watch my videos would like to see more of. I think I've got like 2 or 3 Hema ones up there now. This channel is mainly going to be Hema focused moving forward. Oh, this spinny turnaround after dispatching my hands. This is going to be mainly Hema focused moving forward because my life has been mainly Hema focused for the past 2.5 years at this point, with occasional breaks to fix my broken car. We'll find out how well that has worked at the MOT on Monday. That was a classic example. I held a guard. I stepped in with no intention of to what I was doing, and Mike just hit me in the head. Beginner's mistakes. You can see from this video the fact that over 50% of the video I am pushed over to the right-hand side and not doing anything. Michael is confident in his movement. He only moves in when he's got something to do. Whereas I constantly jockey back and forth. I think possibly because I'd seen it in other people's videos at that point. I'd seen them doing it. I was like, this is a good thing to do. Not quite understanding why they're doing it. Even then, good solid move forward. Landed a thrust, got tagged in the hands. Held a guard, got tags in the hands. Fearful. Look at that fearful boy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's going to stand around, revert to the old favourite, left ox thrust, spin around, get stabbed in the face by Michael. Oh, or he'll just stand there faint and get stabbed in the head by Michael. Yeah, he does that a lot. He still does that a lot, if I'm going to be honest. Good. There. Entirely good move forward. Had Michael retreating, had him guarding, which is the best place to be. Whenever he's guarding, his point is not online, and that's the perfect time to land a thrust or a strike. And I stepped in, gained that ground, and then did nothing, which basically meant that I was then in Michael's range. He didn't have to spend any tempo on getting to me. He could just hit me in the head, which he does a lot. These are fairly standard beginner's mistakes, like that one. Michael being very nice with just a gentle tap to the back of the head there to teach me a lesson about not just looking cool and turning my back on my opposing fencer, staying and retreating in guard, very important. Again, like 3 things from me there that are all the same thing. Oh, a little bit of like feint and a bit of zucken there, still not much. So I think at this point, I possibly owned a copy of the 1570, the Maya, Art of Combat. Not sure if I'd read it. Definitely haven't fucking understood it, have I? Again, with the left ox thrust. Rolling into it. Oh, I've got a grapple on. What's going to happen? I'm going to get punched in the head. Yeah. Nice, gentle love tap there to remind me that I need to do something with that. Again, I think I've just put Mike into measure mode here. He's just measuring me now. Michael was very good. Michael has 20 years plus of experience. I have barely that many days of sparring experience. And he's actually been really good at teaching me things, giving me big openings, just bringing me on as a fencer. I think at this time when I joined AHF, there weren't that many people doing longswords, certainly not with full steel afterwards. In fact, you can see our more advanced fencers there in the bottom left of the shot, who are standing around and gassing. A little bit of a feint. The feint provoked a reaction. That would have been, again, me feinting into space, not doing anything. I do close distance, go for the strike, and Michael just hits me in the hands. Ooh, what's this? Like a modified Schlusel? Oh, the one-handed stab. He does get it on, but he gets a wrap in the knuckles for it. Again, with that, I don't think I do that move anymore. I'll have to watch some of my more recent footage. But, and a bit of a wind as well. And yeah, Michael's experience there coming into play, just denying me anything that could have come from that. Ooh, chambering. The sloppiest left Zornhau you ever could have seen. And then, yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I still got hit in the hands. But I chambered that left Zornhau. I used that as a feint, as a bit of a bluff. It provoked a reaction in Michael because he was speaking a language at that he was speaking a language at this point that I am not, which is why twice there he's just hit me in the face as I've tried to like gain ground and do something to him. He's speaking a language I'm not. He's expecting. He knows what the common response is or what the common move is from most of these guards or postures. And I have no fucking clue, but I'm able to exploit that slightly. A classic thing where beginners will constantly land hits. But yeah, like that. I had a guard up on my right-hand side, and Michael just chose to just completely disregard that guard and go underneath it as he batters me off screen. See it on the same side, go in there, cut under. So, with the salute done, that's it. So this is Sergeant Slack. No, I'm going to have to redo the intro. Fuck it. Bye!